This will be our lesson on section 4.2, parallel lines and transversals. We studied angle pairs that were made with two lines in chapter 3. They were linear pairs and vertical angles. I'm going to take a second and draw you an example of both of those. That wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but okay. So a linear pair would be like angle 1 and angle 2. They're made with this line and this part of a line. So angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent and they form that line, so that's a linear pair. Vertical angles are created when two lines cross. Angle 3 and angle 4 would be an example of vertical angles. They're across from each other. They're non-adjacent and they're made when two lines cross. So that's angles that are made with two lines. We're going to look at angles made with three lines in this chapter. This is completely new. A line that intersects two or more lines is going to be called a transversal. So in this diagram, we have two blue lines, and then we have this yellow line that touches them both. So we're going to call this yellow line the transversal. So here's how it's stated geometrically. Line AD is a transversal for line AB and line CD. If we take that yellow transversal off and just look at some regions that are created with the two blue lines, the region that's in between the two blue lines, we're going to call that the interior. And then the region above the top blue line will be exterior, and the region below the bottom blue line will be exterior. If we put that transversal back on, notice how it makes 8 small angles. And we're going to identify these angles as interior angles and exterior angles. So the interior angles, again, will be in between the blue lines. That'd be like angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. The exterior angles will be outside the two lines. So we're talking about angle 1, 2, 7, and 8. They're either interior or they're exterior as we look at them in this diagram. Also, we can call the angles consecutive or alternate. These would mean opposites of each other as well, just like these were one or the other. Consecutive angles are going to lie on the same side of the transversal. So here's an example. Notice how angle 3 and angle 5 are both to the left of the yellow line. We would consider those consecutive angles. Another example would be like angle 2 and angle 8. They're both to the right of the transversal, so they're consecutive. Alternate means the opposite of consecutive. So alternate angles lie on the opposite side of the transversal, like angle 4 and angle 5, or angle 1 and angle 6. So in this chapter, we're going to describe every pair of angles that are formed by three lines as either interior or exterior angles, and we're going to classify them as either consecutive or alternate at the same time. Next video, we'll get into combining those.